Welcome on a guest. Today I'm showing you some of the products you'll need to stay spooky, kooky and altogether ooky this Halloween. Now, starting off, you're going to want some gel effect nail polish in the colour Vampire. It looks gorgeous and it survives all storms. What more can you want? So to start off, I'm just using translucent and white foundation, just sort of blend that into the skin as a base. Now we could have used the white foundation just as the base anyway, but because you need a bit of a pigment to get it started, it does always help. But then you just want to go back in with a highlight. The great thing about using it as a highlight is it gives off this really beautiful glow. Now I'm going to be starting off contouring with the Camouflage palette. It's really great for contouring. I'm going to use this in shade 12. So just find the cheekbone and go ahead. You can mix and match all the colours, and it's got such a great range of colours for light skin, medium tones and dark skin as well. Don't forget, we're doing Morticia Addams. She's got to be skeletal looking. And the one thing I love about using this contour brush is it's just so much smaller than others that are on the market, so you can really get into the fine details like the nose. So now we're just going to use the translucent powder with a powder brush and just fluff that all over the face to hold it all in. Now for more compact areas, you're going to want to use the powder puff instead that they give you in the box. And although it's a pressed powder, it really doesn't give off this really cakey look. And then again, we're just going in with some natural shimmer over the top parts. This also works really great as a highlighting powder. So now we go into the Stargazer Pride and Joy. This is loose white powder, and my god, it's beautiful. You can use it for everyday use, you can use it for Halloween parties, of course. And it just gives off this beautiful glow. So moving on to contouring, we're going to start off with some blusher, and this is shade number 2. It's this beautiful sort of dusky purple colour. And we're just going to run that through all the darkened areas. You can be really heavy-handed with this, we're really sculpting the face out, and the great thing about this is it's got a really nice heavy pigment to it, so you can go all out and theatrical with it. And we're just going to do the same again, but with a blush brush and shade number 3. The great thing about this brush as well is it really blends everything in as you're going along. And now I'm just using one of the plum shades from the Velvet palette. We're going for a bit more precision now, we're just going along the line of the contour. And if you want to be a bit more colourful with your Halloween choices, Stargazer is the best place to go to, because really all the colours in this palette are gorgeous. What you can also do is contour your collarbones to really bring out the skeletal look. And I'm now just going in with a little bit of black eyeshadow, just on the outer corners. And then to really strongly build up that highlight, add more white powder. What you can also do is you can use some silver eyeshadow, just to give it a really unnatural glow. Okay, moving on to the eyes now, we're going to start off with a regular cut crease, and we're going to use this black iron lip pencil just to map it out. And I'm just taking this round edged brush and running that in. There's no product on the brush whatsoever. And if you're a fan of cut creases like I am, this brush is amazing for blending in this line. If you need to get the line better, what you can do is use a flatter brush just to redefine the line, and I'm using some black eyeshadow. And then to blend it in a bit better, just go back in with the dome shaped brush. I'm just going to make my eyebrows match up a bit better. And we're going to fill that in with Stargazer's brow pencil in shade 3, the darkest shade there is. Now, the thing I love about this pencil is it's got a real nice waxy quality, so it looks like your real eyebrow. And then I'm just going to go for it with an angled brow brush, just to straighten up the hairs and to spread the product around a bit better. And then to really make the eyebrows pop, we're just going to go over it with black a little. This is the same pencil that we used for the cut crease. What I love about these pencils, they are just universally brilliant. And now the other thing to be proud of for Stargazer, glitter. And to hold it to the face, we're just going to use some Stargazer Fix Gel. It's the easiest thing in the world. You just stroke the little applicator along the place where you want the glitter to be. And now I'm going to be using some hollow glitter shaker. So as you can see, there's just this real sparkle to them. So going back to the eyes, I'm just using a bit of white eyeshadow, and you're just going to coat the entire lid up until your crease. And then to cover that up, I'm just using a bit of silver, and apply as much as you need. And now to cover the eyes, we're just using some solid silver glitter shaker. Absolutely cram it into the brush, and just gently pat it on. Now the great thing about using the Fix Gel with glitter is you can layer it up as many times as you want. Definitely if you're a fan of glitter and neon colours, then Stargazer is just the way to go. So now we've got a pair of really glittery eyes, and it really does show up great against that cut crease. So now moving on to eyeliner, and the great thing to use is a semi-permanent eyeliner pen. And by semi-permanent it really is, it will just stay forever. And to get a real cat eye shape, what you do is you hold it there, go to where you drew the original flick, and just pull down across the outer corner of your eyelid. Where the pen is good for details on the flicks and everything, this is just good in general. This is just regular Stargazer eyeliner. The wand is very petite, so you can get a really nice, neat line. So as you can see, I was a bit foolish with my eyeliner here and I went in too quickly, but that's not a problem. You can use some concealer. And now we move on to eyelashes. Now the great thing about Stargazer is they really are for the bold and brave. So that means we're getting eyelashes as big as the sun. They do an amazing range of feathered eyelashes, and they really are just limitless in creativity. So I'm starting off my lips with the black pencil, the same one as I used on my eyes. And I always start off in the middle here. Now in the middle of the lips, I'm just using some red, because using one in the middle as well, it will just be bulletproof, and that's the great thing about these pencils. Now for the outer edges, I want to give Morticia a bit more of a contour to her lips, so I'm using a bit of black, which is shade 110. These lipsticks will last forever. They will last through drinks, they will last through a meal, and then finishing off with a 142. Now I'm just going to go in with a 144, and this is a beautiful wine colour. And for a final touch, I'm just going to run some blue mascara on my lower lashes.